Lesson 73. I think our new word for this lesson is a good chance for us to practice pronouncing the letter upsilon.
Definitely, because the upsilon is not a sound that we really have in English. Other languages do have it. For example, German speakers will be more familiar with it because it's a lot like the U with the little umlaut, the two dots over it. But it's not a sound that we have in English, so it's important to practice it.
Language teachers often call this kind of vowel a rounded vowel because your lips are rounded as you say it. And as we say here in the pronunciation tip, the idea is to pronounce it like the E in feet. So you say E, but instead of pulling the corners of your mouth back, you try to round your lips. So you're combining those two things, and it's supposed to sound something like E.
And it may help at first for the listener to just practice making that sound in isolation. So even starting with E with the lips pulled back and then moving the lips while making the same sound into that rounded position. So E.
Right, because when you say E, it's like your mouth forms kind of a smiley sort of position that the corners go back. But we want to get those corners going back to the center into a rounded position, as you just demonstrated. So say the E in feet, and then bring the corners of your mouth in, and hopefully that'll give you the right idea.
Generally, what I find is once one has a handle on the sound of upsilon in isolation, then it's a lot easier to pair it with other letters. So once the listener has a handle on E, then pairing it with the sigma and just making it she is not hard at all.
And as we've said many times, Greek verbs don't need the pronouns to express their meaning. If you want to say you are in ancient Greek, all you need is the verb e, that's epsilon iota, and that means you are without the help of any pronoun. But you can use the pronoun su for additional clarity, additional expressiveness, or for emphasis even. And so if you put su and e together, su e, you are. And we have an example sentence here, su georgos e. So not too complicated. Su is basically an optional pronoun that you can use along with e if you want to. So this is very similar to what you learned with ego. Ego is an optional pronoun. You can use it along with a me if you want to, but a me means I am without the help of any other word. So ego and su are both optional pronouns. So, for example, Catherine, in exercise number 2, we have su e telemachos, but the sentence would mean the same thing even if su were not there. If it were simply e telemachos, it would still say you are telemachus, but with the pronoun su there, it might be more emphatic. It might be saying you are telemachus.
Right, as opposed to someone else who's standing there.
Right, we don't have any context. There's no way to tell, but it could be saying that.
Exactly.
Likewise, in number 4, we have I am a general. Even without the pronoun ego, the sentence would still say the same thing. I am a general, but with the pronoun ego there, it might be emphasizing that the speaker is referring to himself or herself, saying, I am a general. Not that guy or that guy over there, but, me, I.
And that is often a use of the pronoun in ancient Greek, particularly classical ancient Greek.